On the very same morning that Huck burned out the Fishing Creek congregation, Reverend William Martin of the Rock Creek Church came out to support the uprising. The service began with the usual prayer and reading from the Psalms. Martin moved up the circular steps to the raised podium. You know, they had those old circular steps with the nice carved wooden podium, and he goes up there and he stands before them very calm. He begins to cite passages from the Scripture, passages that show people rising up against wicked rulers. He moves on to regular history. He talks about the Protestant Reformation. He then gets around to the merits of the current revolutionary controversy. He talked about Lexington and Concord, the blood spilled at Bunker Hill, New York, Saratoga, countless other battlefields over the past 5 years. As he talked, Martin allowed his voice to take on a sense of energy and smoldering fire. And then, in a voice like thunder, striking the clapboard pulpit repeatedly with his fist, Martin demanded, "Talk and angry words will do no good. We must fight. Go see the tender mercies of Great Britain. In the Waxhaws Church the men still lay, barely alive, hacked out of the semblance of humanity, deprived of their arms, mutilated trunks, many missing arms and legs. Is not this cruelty a parallel to the history of our Scottish fathers, driven from their homes and hunted like wild beasts?" Now the sermon had its intended effect. The entire assembly responded. Hands were clenched, teeth set in the intensity of feeling. Every uplifted face expressed the same determination, and even the women were filled with the spirit that threatened vengeance on their invaders. After the service, Captain Ben Land of the local militia company put out word to gather at the local blacksmith shop on the 12th, which was the very next day. Unfortunately, before that meeting happens, Huck leads his patrol back from burning out the Fishing Creek congregation right through the Rock Creek settlement. He got into a quick sword fight, dispatched Ben, and killed him on the spot. Unfortunately also, the Reverend Martin was taken as prisoner to be held at Rocky Mount, which was something the British did on a regular basis, which would be to take the leaders and the old people out of a community and hold them prisoner to try to ensure the good behavior of the younger people, the younger generations.